probably my most significant experiences working with kids that needed just a little extra help to be successful in program would be in the pre-K programs that I've worked in.
Okay.
A lot of them are referred after they do the kindergarten entrance exam. They're referred for not quite being ready for school, maybe socially, or some of the academic skills aren't quite there yet. Airplane. So
Yeah, there's an airplane. It's a little loud, isn't it?
yeah, so these, a lot of them have never been to school yet.
Okay.
So being in a group of kids and in a structured environment is completely new to them. So part of the program was, introducing them to that sort of thing and like doing a schedule. So I can think of two kind of kiddos that stand out in my mind that were struggling in program, and we had to kind of make some extra plans to help them out and have them be successful and have a good experience. I had one kiddo that had never been in a school situation before, and he was very impulsive, so he would hit kids a lot or like yell and shout, and that's just, he was never taught that wasn't a good reaction.
Okay.
So we kind of sat down with the school day teachers and came up with a plan. And what we did was really foreshadow with him. So we'd be like, hey, this is what we're going to do next. It's lunchtime. We're going to wash our hands, and we're going to get our lunch, and we're going to sit down with our friends and eat lunch. If you can make it through lunch and keep your hands to yourself the whole time, then you can color in a star on this picture.
That's right. You told me about that.
Yeah. So what we do is give him basically a coloring sheet, like a standard coloring sheet, and he would pick it out every day. And each time he got through one of the activities, he could draw in a color, like a piece of the picture. So like one time it was basketballs, and there were like 10 basketballs in the basketball hoop. And if he colored them all in by the end of the day, then he got to pick a little prize.
Did it really motivate him to at the
Yes.
beginning?
Yes. I mean, you absolutely had to stay on top of it all the time, like foreshadowing all the time. Be like, remember, you get to color in a basketball if you do not. And it didn't always work. It's not going to every time, but it was amazing. And at the end of the day, he would be so excited to pick out a prize.
Yeah, like a whole, yeah. And so you didn't have as much issues with, it would come up less so then because of these adaptations that you did?
Yep. And kind of as we went on throughout the summer, we would kind of lean back on it. So we, would have him go through 2 activities and then color something in.
Oh, okay.
Or like say, okay, if you, try to fill one out by the end of the week, so that he didn't expect, because you don't want them to expect a prize every time they do what they're supposed to do.
Right.
That's not
Because nobody...
realistic.
Yeah.
Right. So we kind of weaned off, and he was quite successful. He learned to kind of stop hitting kids, and the other thing he really responded to was giving him little jobs in the classroom. So the teacher would be like, hey, can you help me with this? Will you be my helper? And it was so cute though.
Did it make him feel important?
Yes, yeah, and he really needed that, like the I feel special sort of thing. So
what, you think he was that was just how he expressed himself previously?
Yeah.
With some of the...
Yeah.
He didn't know any differently.
He didn't know.
How
one
old
time.
was he?
5.
Early kindergarten, right?
Yeah. And he actually, the teacher that he had that summer ended up being his teacher for the school year. And I talked to her after, and she said that he was doing amazing in kindergarten. Like, a really good job. So that summer really helped him.
So by the time he got to a regular full day, it basically saved a lot of time, so to speak, or got him prepared more.
Yes, he was a lot more prepared. I mean, you're always going to have a bad day, and kids are kids. But it definitely, she told me that he was an excellent helper in the classroom. She has other difficult kids, and he would
There you go.
help out.
Did she have, do you remember her saying she had to ask him, or would he kind of offer it? I wonder. Maybe he was so used to her getting, like he really liked helping, maybe he he started to...
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. That was kind of his personality. We didn't specifically talk about that, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he was a cool kiddo. That was a good experience.
Thank you.